Alrighty, fuck me in the ass and call me Samantha. This mod has clapped my cheeks without even any spit, no batteries included. It's going to be a 20-minute job, but it turned to like a 3-hour job. Not a fan, dude. Not a fan. So this armor right here is it's kind of broken on my end. I think I might have messed it up a bit and other things. But this is called Imperial Centurion Guard Armor from John Skyrim. It is a, let's see, followers that I can always run into. Yes. It is highly inspired, or it's pretty much a redo of the Imperial heavy armor in Elder Scrolls Online. Now the helmet is the top tier, the chest and the shoulders and the gauntlets and the boots look like they're from the medium tier of the Imperial armor. This isn't the exact sort of Imperial armor that everyone was like really wanting, but it's still absolutely superb. The one everyone really wanted was the one with the diamond on the chest, but it still looks amazing. So I've seen a lot of comments about people wanting an open face, and I decided, yeah, right, yeah, fuck it, I'll give it a go. And yeah, like I said, it fucked me in the ass and didn't even bother to spit. Bit rude. So I then it's created for the humans, you know, I was like, oh, yeah, easy enough. And then I didn't actually bother to weigh it, so the neck wasn't perfect. And then I was like, oh, the Argonians, no, because I couldn't be fucked on them. And I ended up doing them, and the necks were completely out of place, since I just recently readjusted them. And so, because I couldn't get it working, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just take the neck away, just like this helmet here. Because I love this helmet. Take the neck away. Didn't change my race back. I've done like 15 other videos. I'm doing 15, like 45 other videos of this, and I'm fucking at my wit's end of doing this shit. Oh my god, my microphone was so far from my face. I'm so sorry if you could barely hear me.
Is there something I can do for you?
Well, not with a head like that. And yeah, so now that my voice is back up, I decided to create an open face helmet of that. Like I said, I made it for humans only, and then I tried the Khajiit, and I messed the Khajiit up. The weight slider is a bit broken at the moment. I don't know if it just doesn't work with the SOS body. I know the weights on the armor is broken for me. I don't know if it's the mod itself, because it's been updated since. Whatever. So I just want to create an open face, and then it fucked me around so much. I went from like humans only, then I tried Khajiit, messed up that, then I took away the neck for the beast races, and I wanted to give the non-neck version to the humans, and I was like, oh fuck, now I've got all these for the humans, I want this for the Gonians, so then I had to readjust the necks and all that sort of shit. Or anyway, so Imperial. So I eventually created it. It's not perfect. It hasn't got a weight slider on the helmet, so the neck cloth won't really float your boat. It is its own mod, so it's an ESL. It won't count towards your plugin, and it's 2 versions of it. So if you don't like the clipping of the neck of some of the races, that's fine. So sex all day, every day. That's the female high-off. Works for the elves. The elves, oh man, they've got chins like that are so long. Like they're literally walking pickaxes. So I had to fix up a bit. So human races were piss easy to do. That is the wrong race, but anyway, whatever, it still works. So race I didn't bother to finish. Orcs are good. Orcs are a bit of a pain in the ass for the male side of things. The first preset's always got the eyes really down. So there we go. Now I'll show you what I mean. It's not so bad in the females, I don't think, but it's actually quite nice in the females. You can actually clipping it all. Just for the males, it's a pain in the ass because cancel. Beards too. Just a friendly reminder. You know, if you like the beard in your character, create a separate preset of your character without a beard for this armor. As you can see, it's It's just best to go weight, because there's no weight slider on the cloth, unfortunately. But if you don't mind the small bits of clipping, you're not going to really notice it. Right here, I'm not going to really give a shit. I'm not going to really see it, and I only put helmets on for combat. You know, I take it off like normally role playing. 69. I normally take it off. Anyway, when I'm in towns and bars and stuff, I'm not going to really notice that. But again, if you're that kind of guy and it annoys you, I've created another version for you, but I want to show you. It took me so fucking long to do. So, again, make sure the weight's 100. The Argonians now have their own helmet. And they make it a bit thicker in places because of their horns and shit. The Khajiits got a little problem, but that's nothing I can actually fix at all, because they've got whiskers. Some neck issues here and there. I still got to fix up some of the neck clipping, because when they turn their head, you somewhat see their neck sometimes, so I'm just going to make that a bit thicker for that and the female Khajiit. Khajiit's got that at the moment. Won't be too hard to really do, just a bit more thickness. Yep. Anyway, so I'll show you the Khajiit anyway, because you know they're the beast races. For those of you furries, you sick puppies, you lovers lab, sons of bitches. Alright, see, that's just going to fix this neck issue up, so neck's a bit. Again, also weight 100, but as you can see, some neck issues, the lower body and top to fix. But again, when I fix this up, you still might have the occasional neck clipping or clipping into the thing, whatever. If you don't like that, this is why I've got this for you right here. Let me just go grab it. Imperial. It's an ESL. NN means no neck. And that gets rid of all the clipping issues with, well, not with my armor. My armor's kind of broken, I think, unless I didn't update. I just downloaded on day one, didn't fix it up. So that could be just because it's not CBBE or it's whatever. Body. I don't want to go through all the trouble of putting the CB. I've already done it for like a character, but I couldn't be, just couldn't be buggered, man. Just couldn't be buggered at all. Argonian. Bit of space up there. But yeah, so there you go. You've got a sort of neck version. If the clipping really gets to you and that really stirs you up, then I guess you go to the non-neck version, just like the other helmet I showed you beforehand. It does look a bit weird on the sides again because it's got horns, and you can see one of the horns kind of poking through there. But that's why I created the head to be a bit bulgy, because the horn kept coming through. Pain in the ass. But Argonians aren't, you know, Argonians and Khajiit, the beast races aren't perfect, and I can't really fix everything. You know, I wish Bethesda made it a bit more humanoid. I removed the tails because they annoy the shit out of me. But yeah, so this mod should hopefully be done within the next 30 minutes. I just got to fix up the female necks with the Argonians and the Khajiits, and it should be good to go. But anyway, peace out.